Hello everybody. Good friends have dragged me screaming into the 21st century, which of course has provided me with the opportunity to remind those who haven't bought the book that it has been successfully published and launched in Adelaide last year by Wakefield Press in Adelaide from South Australia. Called Forever Horatio, it is an account of a supporting actor's life, a very self-revealing one, and it covers a 50-year period sustaining a career in both Australia and the United Kingdom. I was very lucky many years ago to have met Judi Dench at the Nottingham Playhouse, and she has very kindly written a foreword, which is very supportive, and she is one of the most generous and wonderful people I've ever met. My story is based on letters I found that my mother had kept that I'd written to her over about a 30-year period, and I wanted to explore back into the earlier days of why I always wanted to be an actor, and then trace how I became an actor and of course where it took me. I've worked with many famous actors, travelled widely, met interesting people. Consequently, there's quite a bit of name dropping goes on. And out of this, of course, many amazing stories and anecdotes have been told, and amusing ones. These are scattered throughout my story, amongst many observations I make about acting, about productions I've seen and been in, and of course about the incredible, amazing changes over the last 50 years to our modern way of life. It is an account of the ups and downs of an actor's life in, I can tell you, one of the most capricious professions. Very few actors amongst the 95% of supporting actors ever finds the story that I've been lucky enough to tell. I've been amazed at how well my writing and story has been received, particularly by people not in the entertainment industry. I had no idea I could write, and I knew I could lift words off the page, but I didn't know I could put them on it. But it seems to have worked, and so many people have come back to me and said how much they've enjoyed reading about my story. It's been light reading and amusing. Here's the book, and the photograph is not quite like me now. However, it was taken by David Wilson in Adelaide, and it is taken when I was 60, so hopefully you can recognise me. The other thing I'd like to tell you all is that I have produced with an old friend of mine called Rob Pippin, who's a sort of old ex-pop star. We devised a CD of favourite poems with him providing the atmosphere and music behind them to bring them alive more readily with my voice speaking the poems. And that is called Poetry Alive, and that is available, but only through me, so you have to get in touch with me, which you'll see my email address on the caption. Finally, the book can be ordered through any bookshop in Australia, or of course through Book Depository. I do hope you'll buy it. I do hope you'll enjoy it as much as I've enjoyed my roller coaster ride. Thanks for watching and listening.